What's up, Bears? After school, Wednesday and Thursday, come in and get your gear for the game on Friday.
And the grand opening of the store is this Friday, so come in and get your merch and snacks.
Let's go!
Hi students, it's Mrs. Costello, your activities coordinator, and we are so pleased to be able to offer you a homecoming experience like we've never had before. I have a couple of updates. One, our location is changing from the practice field with turf to the courtyard between halls 1 and 3. This means you can wear whatever shoes you like. We're still having the same time frame from 7 to 10. At 7 o'clock, we will check in first session attendees, so 9th and 10th grade, from either North Street or the car line side of the end of halls 1 and 3. At 8:30, those people will exit to North Street, and we will check in the 11th and 12th graders or people who are attending the second session on the car line end. At 10 o'clock, when it ends, and it has to end right at 10 per the noise ordinance for the city of Olympia, the second session people can exit either end, North Street or car line. Tickets are on sale right now, $15. And again, the venue change is just the other side of school, but it's still the exact same time, so we hope to see you there. Thanks. Go Bears.
Good morning, Bears. Please pay close attention to this presentation as we will be talking about our safety procedures.
This presentation is to inform you of OLE's safety procedures. These are the things we review to prepare for potential emergencies and to keep everyone safe. This shouldn't be a source for stress. We practice to be prepared. Next are a few of the situational drills that we will participate in throughout the course of the school year. We want you to know what we will do in each scenario.
In the event of a fire alarm going off, students and staff exit the building to the Olympia School District Stadium. Students must assemble with their current classroom teacher. If the incident happens between classes, students have to assemble with their fourth period teacher.
In the event of an actual emergency and we are not able to enter the building after evacuating, students will be released at stations near the stadium parking lot or from Briggs YMCA if we are not able to assemble in the stadium.
Shelter in place. We will shelter in place when there is potentially a hazardous external factor such as a material spill, severe weather, outside gas leak, etc. All staff and students must stay inside. All outside doors and windows will be locked, but we may proceed as usual in our classrooms.
When a potential threat is outside of OHS buildings, typically police activity in the surrounding areas, all outside doors and windows will be locked and blinds closed. Classes may proceed as usual.
Lockdown. All areas will be secured. All doors inside and outside and windows will be locked. All windows will be covered, blinds closed, and lights will be off.
Active threat. All areas will be secured like a regular full lockdown. There may not be time to lock outside doors if imminent threat exists. If incident occurs during regular classes, students will secure themselves inside locked classrooms. If incident happens during passing times or other non-class times, students should run to the nearest safest location, to a classroom or office that can be locked, running off campus to get away from danger, etc.
Active threat. You should not use cell phones during active threat as to not draw any attention to yourself or to others seeking safety. Students will be escorted out of the building by emergency personnel after incident is over and will reunify with families at Briggs YMCA. Students who leave campus to avoid the threat should immediately call parents.
We will now go over the different routes you can use in a possible evacuation. Please look closely at the details.
Depending on where you are located, here are the routes that you should take during an evacuation.
Administration, counseling, nurse, attendance, and restorative evacuate through the main entrance doors. Hall 1. Exit through the west exit doors. Proceed through the faculty parking lot and assemble on the Ingersoll Stadium field. Hall 2. Exit the east exit and walk along the pond to the North Street entrance to Ingersoll Stadium. Hall 3, proceed down the stairs by the mural and exit the doors by the music rooms. Proceed to Ingersoll Stadium. Preschool, exit the west and assemble in the student lot near Caroline Street and the west lot entrance. Hall 4, exit out the west exit doors and exit out the breezeway towards the bus loop. Proceed along McDougal Way to Ingersoll Stadium.
Rooms 2 and 4, exit via the outside classroom doors and walk around the pool to the Ingersoll field. Library, exit into the main corridor. Proceed towards the mural and exit via the east doors opposite room 601. If you have immobile students, assist them to exit via the Hall 4. Hall 5. Exit down the stairs and walk towards the mural. Exit by the music rooms and proceed to Ingersoll along McDougal Way. Rooms 601, 602, and 603. Exit via the east doors and proceed towards McDougal Way to Ingersoll.
Cafeteria, Commons, Lecture Hall, and Performing Arts Center. Choose an exit on the west side of the building and proceed to Ingersoll along McDougal Way. Gyms and locker rooms. Use the nearest exit and proceed McDougal Way to the Ingersoll Stadium. Hall 7. Exit classrooms through the inner hallway and proceed out the breezeway. Exit towards the bus loop and move to Ingersoll Stadium.
800 and 900 classrooms. Exit through the Commons entrance, walk through the parking lots to Ingersoll. If already outside or in the hallways, follow any of the routes to the Ingersoll Stadium field. All should assemble on the Ingersoll Stadium field.
Schools are required to have at least one drill per month. Drills must practice 4 basic functional, threat, or hazard responses. Shelter in place, to limit the exposure of students and staff to hazardous materials, such as chemical, biological, or radiological contaminants. Release into the environment by isolating the inside environment from the outside. Lockdown, to isolate students and staff from threats of violence, such as suspicious trespassers or armed intruders that may occur in a school or in the vicinity of a school. Evacuation, to move students and staff away from threats such as fires, oil train spills, or tsunamis. Earthquake, to practice the drop, cover, and hold protocol.
Draft schedules for first semester. Thursday, September 30th, shelter in place and potential fire drill, depending on the weather in second period. Thursday, October 21st, earthquake drill, third period. Tuesday, November 16th, evacuation, fourth period. Monday, December 6th, lockout, fifth period. Friday, January 13th, lockdown, to be determined. The dates and drills may change depending on scheduling needs. We will notify any changes as soon and if they are made.
Orange bags. Every classroom should have an orange bag that you must take out with you in case of a drill or evacuation. If you do not have one, please come see Becky at the main office to get a new one. The orange bag contains first aid items, gauze, disinfectant pads, band-aids, gloves, first aid book, etc. Please add a printer roster for each of your classes in case we need support locating students and update it every time your class enrollment changes.
There are 10 disaster and earthquake bags in the school with CPR masks. Their location is nurse's office, room 116, room 214, room 312, room 412, room 502, room 701, room 807, the weight room, and the athletics office.
Here is where you can find the disaster and earthquake bags should the need arise.
Have a great day, Bears. Thank you for watching and paying attention to our safety procedures.